Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how does a coding question in the midterm one is going to be like, and I'm also going to show my work progress on solving this problem. Okay, so I have already downloaded this file and loaded that into my PyCharm. Well, and the first observation is, well, I do have a function definition, and then down here I have a bunch of the testing code. And remember, here after this line, you don't have to change anything. Well, they are all testing code. And well, and you see there's already a empty function definition here. It takes two parameters and it doesn't return anything, right? So, and then here there down below that line, there are three testing cases. So if I don't want to write anything, I just want to run this code, and this is going to be the result. So there are three test cases, and they're all failed, and that's it. Okay, so well, our goal should be after we finish the function definition, and then we want to run this code again, and then we should have three passes, and then we are good. Okay, and then let's read the question. The question is, we have a start and the stop point, so start point, end point, and then we are going to create an expression, and this expression is, say, well, the start point and then all the way to the end point, we want to add everything together, but we don't do the math. Instead, we want to return a string. So this one should be a return string, and this one is another return string. So we are not doing the arithmetics. Instead, we are putting together a string. That's the point. Okay, so let me start from defining an empty string called string to return equals the empty string, and after that, say for the start and stop, they are all integers, right? So all numbers from the start to the point. Okay, so I believe they're all integers. So how do we do that? We can say for I in the range from the start to the stop plus 1. So I got the stop also included, and then for each of this number I'm visiting, I'm gonna do string to return plus a number, which is I, but I have to cast I to the string, and then I also want to add a plus sign, and I'm gonna update that to the string to return. Okay, and eventually after I finish everything, I want to return string to return. Okay, so there is indeed a string to return got returned. Okay, so I run this code, and you see they're all failed, and too bad. And even worse, I don't see what are the return values. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to print the string to return. And then before I'm returning the string to return, first I'm going to see the value so that I can visually check what's wrong with that. So I'm going to run, and okay, so this is my solution. So my solution of the first call, 3 to 9, is 3 plus 4 plus 5. But here's the problem. The problem is after the 9, I still have one more plus, right? Because for every I do have a plus added. So the last round, and then I'm going to use the 9, and then inevitably I have the plus added to the end, and that's a problem. So how do I fix that? Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the last round manually instead of putting that to the iteration. So I'm going to make it stop at 8 instead of 9. And then after that, after finish this iteration, I'm going to do string to return, and then plus the end point, which is the stop, str, stop, and then I'm going to assign that to the string to return. Okay, so the trick is for this one, I'm gonna do 3 to 9. So I'm gonna finish this part. 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus, 6 plus, 7 plus, and 8 plus. For that part, I do that with the iteration. And for the last value, which is 9, I'm gonna do that manually. So I'm only gonna add the 9 also to the string to return, but not a plus sign. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave this code here for now to help me for the debugging purpose. So let me run this again, and okay, hooray! I have this path, and this path. And then I'm still seeing the return values, and they all look good. This one also look good because we start from the -5. Okay, so for this one, now I'm gonna delete this print because that's for debugging purpose only. Okay, and then I'm gonna run this again, and you see, beautiful. And then I have this problem finished. Okay, so this is gonna be the format of the coding exam for the midterm 1, and you're gonna have 3 questions in total. Okay, well, this one will be kind of the one which is not so hard, not so easy either, and you're gonna see this kind of questions. And see, well, I did that with only 4 lines of code. However, I won't say this really an easy question. Okay, you're gonna see this kind of questions, and you're gonna have 3 questions in the coding midterm 1. And good luck.